information for us that Big weren't awares of what was behind that wall, but Tropic don't know that. So for them, they're going to be operating in a bit of a blind spot here.
2.7 on the high end.
How taking a timeout, right? This is where Hooch is going to get an opportunity here to chime on in and maybe give them an idea or two. And I don't know if the idea is going to even be for this round. You're not looking to get a lot out of this round to play round number 18. It's going to be going into the next where things can hopefully heat on up and get a bit more exciting. The 2 MP9s, the Galil, the Thamus, the Scout. If you're big and you keep a clean sheet here, you'll get a bonus round to the next round to play, and that's going to be looking very, very good. You can throw something a little bit strange, or you can even just operate it as it is a full gun round. The MP9s are really good to use for ramp, top lockdowns, all that good stuff.
Yeah, gone are the days where the lobby crunch is the most common route. Searson, under some pressure now, and he's got the support. Look at that. Yeah, the waterfall of blocks. It's been dealt with.
Very easily, Elliot.
Stylish.
You cheeky boy.
Yeah, very cool.
No, you're not going to sit on the ladder for more, are you? He actually might.
He's trying to fake it out. Come on, Gade. You feeling it? You feeling frisky? Manages to avoid the nade and all of his brief fire funny business, and
he'll have an AWP now, at least, with no dramas. He's going to have armor behind it. It's going to be looking all right, whereas maybe otherwise could have been a little bit shy.
Good point. You might even pocket some more change here, you know. That untarnished bonus. Well, now only two of them remain. Elian takes them both down.
1 on 5 with a knife.
You can't. No armor,
himself
bro.
Another smoke, though.
Suddenly Big start getting sweaty palms. Flashbacks of their oopsies in the first half. Return to their frontal lobe. Elian playing mind games with these boys. That's the second smoke he's thrown. And he's not done yet. He's not done yet. Keto lets out a sigh as the 9th is secured. Elian, I mean, what started off as trying to make a pretty damn good little fortune, little nest egg for him, which he has done. 8 grand.
Yeah.
And the stylish little knife, you can see spinning himself around for that backstab insta. And then this is just extra bonus points for him. Forces the rebuy on those two. Keto holds his nerve and saves the round.
Yeah, that conversation about the bonus round for Big, throw that one out the window. Yeah, so a very, very good round, all things considered, for Entropic. And here we go. Let's see. Can Elian open things up with his AWP?
He's having a go.
Works so hard to get smoked off immediately. Warning shots through. Big now know what they're working with. Both teams are just more than happy to play this slow spread.
Oh, not so slow. Not so slow. Tizian does evade nicely. So Forrester just having a little knock. Perfect pop flash. And the pressure doesn't stop. That smoke alone will get Gade on notice. Playing with Big Clan a bit here, and you can see Keto's there to answer if anyone has snuck on down, walked on down those vents. He can confirm it's quiet. Re-smoke Squeaky, and at the same time, it looks like Entropic are starting a project towards main.
Yeah, well, they've been able to avert the gaze of the yard holder here, so space to work with right now, and plenty of time on that clock. Pressure going to be felt now as they work their way around towards heaven.
Oh, perfect. Elian could not have been holding a better angle for that. Tabs gagging for info, and Elian just slaps him away.
Well, now they're up heaven here and trying to boost. This is going to get awkward on the timing.
The timing, especially with a fumble. If they linger a little too long, Gade will be in a power position to punish. It's about the cross. Says, what, you quick switching, swaps away. Nickelback will punish, and it's all onto Tizian. Only the one is allowed to be provided. Crad keeps him honest. The site is theirs. The bomb to be planted. And Elian couldn't have a better position for this one. Tries to throw a pot shot into Keto just as it blooms, but playing for the round here.
Yeah, right now, if you're Big, holding on to these weapons, very, very important to do so. Question is, do Entropic want to try and take anything away? This will be their round. They are going to get things up to 10, and this just continues. It has just been quite back and forth here with a couple of fumbles, but as we mentioned at the start, nuke for both teams. It's not like it's at the top of the map pool. We talk about best of ones getting to the middle ground. Well, this is like the lower end of the middle ground for both of these
squads. It's like we've got, 100-meter sprinters running the 5K.
Sure. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm with you. Oh. They're not running anymore. They're limping the 5K because that AWP is...
snapped his ankle.
Yeah, long gone.
Okay, well, it's... a
FAMAS.
It's a FAMAS. And a grand total of 2 rifles. Keto can drop 1.
Yeah.
If you fancied your
Tizian
chances.
can buy.
This is what we were talking about with Elian, by the way. You saw that in the highlight package. Just holding the perfect ang. And there goes the AWP. Searson hunted. Good work from Crad. You see he was hanging out with James Banks as well, getting that tattoo?
I did see that, yeah. Well, I think James did some content with Crad back at the last major we had as well, so...
What, 27 years ago.
Yeah, 27, that's the one. While dissuaded very early, cheeky little aggressive maneuver Keto was looking to pull off there, but denied, and he will dip on back. They really are just working with this Famous, and you have to find some huge impact here.
I don't hate the boost.
Just have to hope that they come towards ramp.
It's just an all-in, yeah.
Yeah, the bomb right now over towards yard. Looks like they're lobbing out some smokes now. Very likely just to scamper down secret here. And
it's a good call. There's no one home.
This is just looking like the runway is open here. Now, that was the case on the pistol round. They were able to drop down the vent and get into the lower side. Big were happy to retake, but this is a completely different story, right? They don't want to be retaking, especially the weapon disadvantage, the utility disadvantage.
Okay, well, at least Keto's awareness or the communication
he needs
of
like
Big,
3 kills, dude.
Yeah, it's put him into like some degree of a influential position. What's he opting for? Dark? Okay, well, the door does swing open and he gets nothing done. Tabson's USP, the only thing to fill the feed in favor of Big.
They're all around him here. Oh!
Rah!
Lots heard. And there you have it. So in Tropic, a 2-round lead at this point here. This is starting to really settle on in. The money over there for Big, if you take a little bit of a look, you can see that they don't have enough to splash into a buy. Sirius with 3.3, Tabson with 3.8. So they could make this work by dropping an AWP for Sirius, and that means somebody else, maybe a Tizian, would have to operate with a pistol or an SMG. The cheaper M4 might tempt them into the buy, but it is going to have to be a discussion here, and the first time out taken right now to talk through exactly those options, because yeah, you can get that AWP. Keto or Tizian could drop that, right? But you're then relying on Sirius to be able to find some impact here, so you're putting a lot of eggs into that basket. Gade's actually invested in with a little bit here. A 5.7, some util behind it, some Kevlar, and the same for the rest. And look, you can understand it. The CT side of Nuke, you want to have all your goodies here, and if they can keep this one threatening, if they're able to make it competitive, maybe even save a rifle or two, that's not too shabby. But Entropic, if you're looking at the buys and the way it's reflected right now, they should be looking good for 12.
Yeah, and I mean, it's such a stark contrast when you see the way Ents were buying, and then you look the way Big were buying.
Sure.
There is, we're already seeing a stylistic difference in terms of what they feel like they can get away with. Big make it apparent that they need the bells, the whistles, the lanyards. Well, at least safe from the stack nade. It's a lovely little set piece you can throw into that site player. So pretty much the standard hold. 5.7s. I mean, the snapping turtle, Chad. We know this pistol.
It's not bad, especially close, squeaky, and hot.
If anyone was to step a toe out of line, these 5.7s can snap closed and punish. And their setup, the gap is yard. And well, you'll never believe where Entropic are going. Straight towards the gap.
Yeah, and look at these smokes as well. So they've even been able to smoke off towards the locker room. So they're going to get the space to work with here. Tabson's the man they have to clear.
Oh, it doesn't get better than that. AK, Express Delivery, Lackey Services have put an AK-47 into a very threatening hand. I mean, they chose not to invest into this. If they could connect to the Hail Mary round, I mean, 38, the clock could become an enemy here, Chad. And even this angle from Tizian, I mean, it will be likely cleared, but he will get a chance to pull the trigger. And look how much pressure they have in Trophy,
Where are they meant to go? They have to go through into top. If they go out squeaky and drop vent, that is the best decision they can make right now.
And they come at top site. The bomb's going in through Hutlo.
The flank's going to be so fast.
Tizian does take a head.
Here comes the flank. They're not looking. They're not looking.
It's so fast. The taste of their own medicine. Look, from behind, Keto strikes. The bomb will not be planted. And so many weapons to hoover up. Let's see how efficient they are. 3 AK-47s and an AWP. Could not have been better. Big clan, conservative in their investment, but absolutely brilliant in the execution.
Well, they got one of their own back, right? You just have to remember, again, we'll highlight it again, that crowd round, but this time it's going to be Big pulling the rug out from under them here. And just the quickness of this flank. Like, even if Gade goes down there, it's still so unlikely that Entropic are able to convert this round. You see Elian taking fights on multiple fronts, and back and forth we go. So neither team willing to relent right here. We keep one round the difference. And both are going to be able to buy again. Crad clearly enjoying this T-sided Krieg. He's gone for that purchase one more time. Money starting to be siphoned through now, however. Nickelback doesn't have a lot left after he's going to buy nades here. The rest of the team starting to look a little bit bleak as well. Forrester has the most with 2.5. Nickelback with only $50. So that's the price range they're working with here, and the loss bonus coming through in the next round of play as well. Need to get something out of this Entropic. Well, big scuttle together a couple here to close out this map. Passive position taken from Sirison there. Squeaky blown off, nades thrown. Sam's not bad either, so like a little tickling either way. Searching, Crad looks aggressive. Oh, he's
aggressive. Okay, but Keto, only the one. It's Nickelback that immediately reclaims the ramp room, and they are quick to the ascend. Gade the same down the vents.
This is fast.
Look how quick they are. Tizian, he's in support. That's a perfect smoke, so we can still swing open that doors and question the plan. Looking the wrong way. Shots to the thigh. The CTs are here, but so are the Ts. This could be a very quick 4v4.
Out of nades here. Entropic have to get the bomb down now.
Oh, that's a good flash. Really good flash. It will force more time off the clock. Bomb to be planted. The bodyguards are in. Another for good measure. This is the fight. And it does go down. 1 for 1. Up to Lackey. Can't deliver a second. Elian can, as can Nickelback, putting another frag in the feed. They know he's dark. Sirison in the 1v2. He's got time to wait it out, but Elian's got no reason to give him an inch. The Molly's perfect. He will get the fight. Swings out, aggressive, and Nickelback makes it 12. Entropic into the low site.
Great stuff from Nickelback. We haven't been saying his name an awful lot, but maybe we should. 20 kills for him at the moment. He is having a great game here.
You see, there's a transfer we kind of didn't get to catch from his POV, but we caught in the replay where he did manage to control a beautiful AK spray. He's been looking good individually.
I think originally the first time I saw him was maybe in Prosto or Pro 100, depending on which part of the world you're from. So, coming a long way. Some bits and bobs changing around here, but we continue just to exchange these rounds.
I like this.
Buy again.
Love me some aggression, and oh, he's obscured. Can't quite see through the incandescence of the flame. Sirison strikes, and he's allowed to retreat. The perfect smoke guises his reposition. Tabson catching Forrester's aggressive yard presence, and just like that, Big Clan find themselves 2-man to the good. And completely rejigging the setup. After fighting fighting yard, they find themselves 2-man holding towards this low site.
Yeah, so right now, like, Elian actually has a lot more room to work with than he's aware. He just has to worry about that elbow fight. Crad's going to park himself towards Squeaky, and yeah, Keto's off angle, that ain't easy to clear.
How well trained is Elian's clears? And against an AUG, he's not going to get many chances here. Dry. Nice bait. Nickelback again with impact. Puts his name in the feed, and a chance now.
Crad has the rotation.
Becoming more and more realistic. If anything, it looks like they might have an advantage, and Crad confirms our suspicions. Tabson to try and save the day here.
Have to deal with him.
Important frag to find. Elian knows what he's doing, though. He's actually posted up on decon.
Oh.
He's not ready. In his blind spot, Tabson will strike for 2. That's round defining. Crad late to the party. The bomb on the low side. Surely the CTs can lock this one down. Can he even get past the first challenge? Oh, perfection. Tabson times it. Considers the option. Doesn't need a secondary AWP, and happy to rock the Kalashnikov. So gap closes. And so do the funds.
Yeah, this is the issue, right? When you're at the tail end here and both teams are just trading rounds back and forth, neither really able to establish that much of an economy. That's how it started, and the fact he got away was the problem. So Tabson actually with 4 kills in this round right here. Lots of impact felt from the in-game leader. And another timeout called for Entropic now. One more remaining here. Looks like Big going to level the playing field up. The loss bonus of 1,400 coming on through. That's not going to buy them a lot right now. Elian does have 5.9k, so they could get him out in an... Okay, I was going to say an AK, but all right, let's go as audacious as we can. Get the AWP. The rest of the team should be eco behind this. They're really turning their attention to their star AWPer of Entropic to get something done right now. A pick is essential. Some P250s, they're going to scoop up whatever they can. But it is on Elian. This is on Elian. He needs to find them a pick, right? It's sure if they want to jump out and bait for him and try and give him an opportunity, but he needs to be the one dictating the play here.
Well, you know what they say, Chad? One in his name. Let's see if he can live up to the hype. Lucky as well. Damn.
They're all doing it. Bit's got one as well now.
Yeah, you're right.
They're all adding him.
Following suit.
Yep.
Keto, watch him soon. Throw that one into the mix.
He's already got it.
Yep.
All right, here we go. Elian, it's on you, mate. He wants someone to bait for him, that's for sure. I just think trying to go for a T-side hero AWP on Nuke.
It's very alien, it's very Russian, and it's going to work.
Okay.
He's got so much time. He's played this out. Many a scrim, the hero AWP has got to be whipped out. At a crucial juncture in the game. He gets his peons to go and bait and draw util as best they can. They throw out some of the... Oh my god, it's a disaster. Get out, pull the plug. Nickelback does provide something, but a lovely pair of frags from the double T, leaving Elian already cowering with his AWP.
Yeah, and now he just has to save and sit here. Like he...
All right, any 30-second topics you want to talk about?
Anything we can do in 30 seconds.
There's lots of things I can do in 30 seconds.
Yeah, look... There's been some real interesting financial decisions from teams in these last two best of ones. The God sent one as well, and now this one here with Entropic on that AW. Like, if you weren't willing to lose the AWP, I don't understand why you'd go for it, because you have to take some risks with that if you wanted to convert this round. It's like, we'll buy it, and then if we don't get anywhere, I'll just save it. It's like, well, no, that's not the point. The point is you'll buy it so you can get us some kills so we can win the round.
Yeah, I mean, you go ramp, you get to fire off a shot, and then there's smokes, and then you just end up staring at a 45-second timer, and committing into that hut really did end disastrously. Fair play, Nickelback found a little bit of room, but yeah, an incendiary landing on your nose and sprayed down.
It was well timed, yeah,
it was,
for sure.
Couldn't have been better.
Okay, so this is it. It almost feels like we're getting to Last Chance Saloon right now for Entropic here, because they're still down the bottom. Well, both teams are. There's a bit of a knife's edge right now, right?
All right.
The loss bonus is not looking good either way, so... Here we go. There needs to be something from Entropic here. They can't let Big grab the reins of this one.
Yeah, it would be firmly in their grasp if they can. So, defining round for this best of one.
They're out hot.
They're coming in quick, thick and fast. Gade, 2 of the 3 required. It's Tizian that does neutralize Crad quick. But hang on, Elian, he's in familiar territory. Another clutch demanded of him, he might be. That's if Tizian lets him. Hangs in the off angle, a good wallbang connection, and Elian strings together 2 consecutive shots. Not going to happen. Searson quick to neutralize any hype. And there's your 13th, and now this is what you were talking about, Chad. You know, it looked like a competitive half. You just tuned in, you see a 12-12, but this is where the clock is ticking for Entropic. You see Gade's contributions here. It's a simple position. It's often occupied. But there's just so many angles as you swing out of that hut, and Gade profits from their negligence.
Just a rough one now because it's back to pistols here. I think that Entropic are going to be kicking themselves that they lost that round where Lackey initially gave up the AK against the pistol upgrade of Big towards that yard position, and then it continued to fall apart from there. So the ramifications of that one are being felt right now. And they will be stomaching what should be a 14th for Big here. Couple of P2, well, 4 P250s and a Glock.
Oh, so. I love this. If you can get vision over there, dropping his util to his friend to provide too much info, way too much. And now an AWP has actually fallen behind that blue. Already quick steps out. Nickelback, he could catch the rotate here. Nice info. Gade does catch him. Not dead, but wounded. Bleeding from every orifice, and that's the end of that. Okay, secrets unlocked. Gade gives his team a nice sigh of relief with that.
That off angle at ramp right there, I don't think you're getting past that either. Yeah, the kills just keep coming in left, right, and center. 2 more to find right now. And let's make that one. Mopped on up, Tizian. He'll get it done, and looking good now. Big. It has been close. They have been pushed. There have been moments. But they're looking like they're in the driver's seat here. Plenty of cash to splash. Investment's not a problem. Entropic, the same. But I do think like grindy has just been how this game has felt, right? Like there hasn't been a momentum flow. It's been quite back and forth. There's been some odd moments, especially that Gade 4K round with the kill on the ladder. Like you're going to go back and you're going to recount some of these, and Entropic have even used their last time out here. So they've already invested in that Elian AWP. Everybody else yet to buy. I think they're waiting for their marching orders of what utility is required here to pull off the magic round. The buy's coming on through now. Do we need HEs? Are we going to prioritize flashes?
Tin hut!
And away we go. So 2,900. As the loss bonus has been able to see them. This buy coming on through again. And Crad, one more time, is opting for that Krieg.
Some extra utility treats as Keto takes a risk. It makes sense. Not going to be retrieving them from Secret anytime soon. Nice little quirk to the gameplay. Searson advancing And it's a little late to the lobby hold, so there's a world where Searson just sits here.
He can just park the bus right here, right now. And do exactly that. What a shot.
There's more to come, isn't there? Elian responds, takes down his counterpart on the German roster. Lackey's got a bit of pace behind the red container, but Keto's in a prime position to deny. And it's unlikely he goes dry. Oh, looking for info, and he's shy. Nice shot. Just a slither of Lackey, and he does drop a deep smoke, so indicative of his intentions there. Maybe that lulls them into a false sense of security. They wouldn't try and walk through it.
The toes, any second now.
Could get caught here. Crad is in pursuit of this. So bombs on Elian. It's Crad's responsibility to call it clear, and he won't be able to do it. Great reactions out of Keto. Doesn't hesitate for a second. And Tropic just running out of opportunities now.
I hate to say it, but it might even have to be another save here. Like, it doesn't feel ideal by any means, by any stretch of the imagination, but what are you meant to do? There's 20 seconds left on the clock. Forrester is smoked off, which is about to fade. He'd have to go bonkers right now. Elian would need to hit an absolute scorcher onto Keto. It is just the save, right? They've gone fishing, but with no intention to catch the fish, right? They're just there for fun right now, and well, this is 15 now for Big. Run out of steam here. And some great shooting from Keto. But yeah, it has just petered out, right? It is really just, I don't know, there's no wind beneath the sails here. And I'm not even sure what they can do to get themselves